yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having a great day. Now, before I start, I want to mention a couple things. Sorry for not getting a guide out. I know it's been a few days. I ended up losing my voice from recording the roasting video, which will be coming out this week. Yes, I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. I had a lot of fun making it. I'm working on editing it. Should be out by Wednesday, but of course my schedule is like kind of like PG time, so it'll probably be more like it'll probably be Friday. But yeah, you'll see that coming out soon. Also, if you have any questions, last time I mentioned that in a video, a lot of people messaged me. So if I didn't respond, resend it because my email got spammed. And I actually woke up to over 100 messages, and that hasn't happened in a long time. So I was like, you know what? Okay. So yeah, this is my in-game name. Message me if you want to. I'd be really happy to talk to you guys. Anything like that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started because I know you guys all want to hear me ramble on about this season's Divine Dragons, Fohmar and Aibrean. Which one is better? The question of the hour. Some people have still saved their sigils, and I'm like, that is dedication. All right, that is crazy. If you still have your sigils, like that's a lot of patience. All right. But I want to go over, before I say which one I personally think is better and my reasoning behind it, I just want to go over their spell sets. So with Aibrean, you got Spring's Renewal, which, you know, it's 1 rage, but you get 2 rage back, and you get health, which is a ridiculous spell. I mean, you put that on Noctua instead of Consume, yo, he would be a complete beast. Then you got Flash, which slows you down, you know, all projectiles, you can't hit you. Then you got Chaos, which increases damage, which is really, really nice. And then you got the Fire Flak Resist, which is actually, you know, like I said, Fire Flaks do have a ton of freaking damage. So yeah, overall, I mean, it's an impressive skill set. He has a lot of strengths. His weakness is that if you don't kill the blue mage while you're turning, and you get stuck against towers that are much higher level than he is, he's dead. I mean, you have 2 Dart Flak shots, he's wiped out. With defenders against like level 60 towers, he gets 1 shot by a Dart Flak. If without, you know, good armor, because I don't have any armor on him. So that's his big weakness, is if you get stuck, there's no way to kill it. Because if it's against really high level towers, there's not a way to, like, you know, let's say cloak, or not, there's no cloak, there's no vines, there's no, what's it called, sand. So there's no way to, like, negate damage besides, this one. So, and there's no way to, let's say, sand a blue mage really quickly and then cloak to make sure that you don't get hit. So that's the one weakness for this guy, is that if you get stuck, you're stuck and you're dead. So there's not a lot of room for mistakes if you're trying to go up against a high level base. And like Air Force said, he's not like Cosset where you can take a level, you know, gold tier dragon against a max base and think you're gonna live. This guy's gonna die in 1 shot. So yeah, that's Aibrean. Overall, a very solid dragon. I love him. I think he's really, really fun to fly. I use him in war against pretty high level bases. I use him in normal attacks. He's definitely a lot of fun to use, for sure. And he's definitely a very strong dragon. I'm not discrediting him whatsoever. Very, very strong. If you get him, I think you'll enjoy him. Again, if you enjoy hunters. Now let's talk about, oh my god, I swear I keep doing this. Alright, and then let's talk about Fohmar. I actually have Fohmar. Issue is that I'm currently incubating a dragon and I don't want to have to waste speed ups. So yeah, I would really, really like to start banking up XP on Fohmar, but I don't want to waste the speed ups, unfortunately. Now, if somebody wants to help me a little bit and donate so I can get some speed ups, you know what I'm saying, greatly appreciated. But yeah. Anyway, I do have Fohmar. I will be getting him maxed out for sure, hopefully, but let's talk about this guy. So, skill set wise, you got Entrap, which basically has the same range as Enfeeble. You can use this on 3 towers maximum, depending on the shot, or the placement of the towers, or the placement of the spell. It disables it for, I believe the thing is 12 seconds. It's either 12 or 8 seconds, and it's good enough to where you don't really have to worry about it. It is 1 rage, white spell. And also it works like vines, it just doesn't do damage. So what that means is that unlike Aibrean, you actually have a way to disable towers, which makes him very useful even against high level bases than your own. Then you have Autumn Shriek. Now this increases attack and rage generation, and destroying towers gains health. So you have a way to heal back HP if you lose it, which obviously every single hunter needs. If a hunter does not have some way to regain their health in some way or another, he's not going to be a super valuable hunter. That's just, I mean, it's just, if you look at the top hunters, they all have Healing Mark, Consume, Autumn Shriek, or what's Airbean's Spring's Renewal. He has something, right? There's something to gain that health back. So this guy has it, plus it increases his attack and rage generation. All those things are needed for hunters. It is 2 rage, it is a blue spell, but if let's say you entrap the blue mage, then you can go ahead and kill everything else, get all your rage back, get all your health back, and you're set. Then you got Vanish, which is a rageless cloak. And this has a pretty lengthy cooldown. But you can blink with it. Once I get Fohmar, basically as soon as I get him, I'm going to try to get him up to hopefully Emerald or Obsidian. Or if you guys have him in Sapphire or, Emerald or something, please message me. I would really, really appreciate getting some Fohmar gameplay of blinking. And if you know how to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so basically what you can do is you can blink while throwing this, kind of like Hosset. He's actually quite good practice for Hosset. And then the blue mage cancels it, and then you can actually dodge all blue mage shots just using this. And this. So it's only 1 rage instead of 2 rage if let's say you're using Necrix. So a very, very strong spell. The only downside is of course the cooldown, and then you have Ice Turret Resist, which a lot of people still haven't changed to Fire Flags, which, by the way, I've been interested to see that so many people have been messaging me about this, about changing their layout to a Fire Flag. I hear a lot of positive feedback. I have not heard a single complaint about it. So I'm just going to mention, if you have not watched my video about the best setup for 2018, by the way, that is like a clickbait title. It is on purpose though. So yeah, if you want to see that, I would definitely suggest doing so, because I've gotten all positive comments so far. And I personally have no complaints whatsoever. So yeah, I was going to mention that. So yeah, overall, Fohmar is very, very strong. He has, just overall, he's just a strong dragon. You can set up bases, for yourself. You cannot set up, of course, the one weakness he has, because this is not a permanent, disabling towers, is you can't set it up like Noctua or, Necrix or what other dragon, Hosset. You can't really set up the base for the second attacker. But you can set it up for yourself. So if you are really strong with hunters and you are really good with Hosset, and you want another dragon kind of like Hosset, this guy is the dragon. Aibrean is really of a kind of a cleanup dragon / dragon if it's against a really high level base, or just a complete solo dragon if you know how to fly him right. This guy is kind of he's interesting. He can kill the target towers. Or he can solo. Even with defenders, if you have good enough armor, he can solo a max base. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to share the gameplay I asked, but I was in a group chat and someone had a max Fohmar against, I think, Princess Dread? No. It was either Princess Dread or Chewbacca, which is, both of them are on Dreadnought for those who don't know. Both maxed out bases. No, it's definitely Chewbacca because it was maxed out. Princess Dread doesn't have a maxed out base yet. Chewbacca, and there were 2 or 3 defenders, and Fohmar just wiped his base. It was insane flying. but he wiped his base except for a few targets, and a cleanup dragon just finished it off. I think it was like Morphos or something. It was literally like nothing. So if you can fly him right, Fohmar is a beast. So this season, I know I just spent like 60 minutes talking about these dragons, but to be honest with you guys, I gotta say Fohmar is better than Aibrean. From the gameplay that I've seen, from my personal experience, from what I see the potential of these spells, I would 100% say that Fohmar is better than Aibrean. So yeah, I would 100% say Fohmar. Now, the thing is, if you already have Necrix, and you have Hosset, and you are really good at flying both of those dragons, and you've already started Aibrean, I wouldn't switch. Because here's the deal. If you are a hunter avid, you're an avid hunter flyer. Like, that's all you fly. If you're like Air Force, basically. If you see his roster, there is nothing but hunters on his roster. He does not get any single dragon that is not a hunter. Okay, that is how he works. Okay. If you're like him, you're aspiring to be Air Force when you grow up. Alright, like me. Then I would stick with Aibrean because you need a cleanup dragon. You do. Unless you have insane rage rooms like on a Frostbite or something to clean up, you need Aibrean. That chaos does insane amount of damage. You can spam it, spam a tower down instantly. You take no damage whatsoever. There's no time for a mage shot to get off. You're fine. So I would say go in and just finish Aibrean. There's no need to switch. I would not say Fohmar is that much better than Aibrean to where I would switch. Now, if you are a really low level, especially if you're a really low level, I would not switch. Just keep going on that line. Just keep going on that line. I don't really see a point in continuing because in the end, I might as well, like, while I'm talking, I might as well just defend myself because I am. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you, Achitavar. All right, let's see Aibrean, and I'll show you what I mean. How he gets stuck. All right. I'll show you what I mean. This is literally a perfect example. Dang, this guy knew. This guy knew. All right, hold on. So he gets stuck. Watch. Okay. So he does that. Thing is, now this isn't okay. All right. I wish I didn't rage train because I did want to see how he does. But yeah, he's gonna die. He'll get 2-shot right here. Watch. 3. See how you get stuck. There's no way to kill towers if you're using a low level to a high level base. There's just no way. That's the issue with Aibrean. Fohmar, you kind of have a little bit of a variety of options. You know, you can go ahead and blink, and if my base is set up like this, it's actually quite easy. And I'm not going to say how, because again, I don't want you guys beating up my base, but it's very easy to blink on my base and take absolutely no damage. So yeah, that is my opinion, guys. You know, let me know down in the comments what you guys think, but I would say Fohmar is definitely better than Aibrean, for sure. I really am excited about getting Fohmar. I'm maxing him. I'm working on getting his line maxed out because he's 100% my next dragon that I'm going to be working on maxing out as soon as possible. I took a break on working on Korthanax's line. I will finish it up, of course. I have to finish up the Mythic, but my goal is to go ahead and get this guy maxed out by the end of the season, and you know, hopefully get him up as soon as this finishes. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out, kind of decide, you know, hear about the strengths and weaknesses. If you guys want me to compare any other dragons, definitely let me know. I would really be happy to do anything like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.